Hello and welcome to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well, fam, in all your ways, and that you are using this time so wisely. Because for some, they're so frustrated that they're in lockdown. They're just, cursing the heavens, whatever, and getting addicted to the fear matrix, the paranoia matrix. Whereas others are using this time to plan, to strategize, and to make moves. And that's where you should be. There's so much noise. Maybe noise, but there's a lot of news coming out of Africa. Thanks to every single person that supports us on our Patreon account and our PayPal account. It's really enabled us to continue to share the stories that matter to Africa, not the ones that will make us money. And we appreciate love each and every one of you for your support, that we've been able to keep our team going, etc., etc. Now, Madagascar. I released this story the other day where I told you that the World Health Organization has now decided to work with traditional medicine. But actually, and a lot of you were like, is Madagascar's president aware that they could be trying to pull a quick one on him? A lot of you advising the Madagascan president, Andry Rajolina, I hope I've said it right, to to patent the recipe or the ingredients for COVID organics and make sure that they don't get derailed from the process. Well, interestingly enough, it's almost like the president heard you. He recently had a interview with the French broadcasters France 24 and RFI, and he said, and he was talking specifically against the countries that had come up and said, that COVID organics should be people should beware and had cautioned, etc., etc. Among them, of course, is WHO, which snubbed the launch and then went on to caution people against using organic remedies. A lot of these organic remedies have actually been taken off online. Stories for other days. Then we saw ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, rejecting COVID organics. And people were wondering, you're so quick to reject one of your own, but you're quickly opening the door, to Western vaccines coming in. You're begging for them, literally. But ironically, just as ECOWAS was, rejecting COVID organics, there are some countries that actually went ahead and received it. Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Chad, and Gambia, I'm told, received the COVID organics and sent their thanks to the Madagascan president. Also, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Tanzania. And, the interesting thing is the president, so in the interview, these French reporters were basically telling the president that, all these people are coming up against the cure. Are you even sure it works? Just the usual Mzungu criticism. And he said, the country would continue to administer and develop the cure. And he said the cure accounts for majority of virus recoveries. And in his own words, he said, if it weren't Madagascar, but a European country that discovered the remedy, COVID organics, would there be so much doubt around the world? That's a good question. And he went on to say, I don't think so. We say bad things about the Tambavi COVID organics product when it only does good. They want to slow us down, discourage us, forbid us to move forward. This sounds like a man who's awakened. And he's just going to make, even if he just sold this, even if the Madagascan government just sold this to the global black family, they would be making crazy money. They don't even need to focus on anyone else. And we need to see how we can get it privately, because so many people are awakened now across global the global black nation. It's going to be very hard to put a needle in us now. Anyway, so the Malagasy people are totally standing behind their president. They say they support him. And they say they support his move because Madagascar is a sovereign nation. A lot of them are saying they don't need validation from the West or from WHO. Many others are congratulating the Madagascar president, saying he is the pride and model of Africa, definitely, especially when it comes to how to deal with the New World Order. And I know a lot of you were like, you hope his security has been beefed up. Guys are woke. Guys, I know guys hate that word woke, awakened, because so many guys claim to be woke and they're the deepest asleep. They've just jumped from one matrix to another. So stories for other days. I'm really proud that he asked, he put the French reporters on the spot and he asked about warnings, and he dismissed all the warnings given, stressing that the warnings are meant to detract and discourage progress of the product, which Madagascar was not going to allow. Absolutely amazing. And there are still no deaths from coronavirus in Madagascar. Over 75% of the people who had gotten the virus have recovered. I think it was 114 and regardless of what the WHO is doing, it's like they're losing their value and power in the face of globalized. And African nations need to realize the economy is going to collapse. It's so embarrassing to see, $100 million donated to Africa. What is $100 million to Africa? We have trillions that we just siphon and give away because of these greedy leaders. And a lot of these leaders aren't even going to make it. They're trying to find their way and create all these, partnerships, thinking they'll survive what's coming because many think there won't be elections from now on. It's going to be tricky to hold a seat that the ancestors don't approve of from here on out, because the age of the matrix is gone, especially on the African continent. It has no strength, it has no value. Let me not continue, but let me know what you think of this story, fam. Go ahead and leave your comments below. Thank you so much for subscribing. Definitely check out both our channels, Dr. Mumbi Show and Dr. Mumbi Live. We do put different stories on both channels. It's always good to have a backup channel. And we pray that you continue to use this time wisely, to strengthen yourself spiritually, to work on your plans for this new, your new order, separate from the New World Order. Until next time.
Est-ce que vous avez des preuves que cela marche chez vous, que cela guérit des gens du Covid-19 ?
Écoutez, en fait, effectivement, nous avons lancé ce remède à base de plantes médicinales malagasy. Il faut noter qu'à Madagascar, nous avons l'habitude, et 80% de la population se soigne à travers le remède médicinal. Ceci dit, le Covid Organics est bien évidemment un remède préventif et curatif contre le Covid-19 qui fonctionne très bien. Et d'ailleurs, c'est le fruit des recherches réalisées par l'Institut malagasy de recherche appliquée, qui a le statut de centre régional de recherche par l'Organisation de l'Union africaine. Je tiens juste à préciser que l'IMRA est un centre de recherche médicale et pharmaceutique et de formation fondé en 1957 par le professeur Ratsimamang, qui est une figure émérite de la science africaine. Vous parlez de preuves, et j'ai parlé de guerre tout à l'heure. Vous savez, la situation mondiale démontre aujourd'hui presque 300 000 morts. Est-ce que cela nous permet d'ignorer une possibilité de traitement? Et quand nous sommes également en période de guerre, quelle est la preuve qu'on peut démontrer et que nous pouvons fournir actuellement? C'est bien évidemment la guérison de nos malades. Parce qu'il est à noter qu'aujourd'hui à Madagascar, on a eu 171 cas, dont 105 guéris. Et la majeure partie de ces malades atteints du coronavirus ont été guéris. Et comme preuve, vous m'avez parlé de preuves, je tiens à vous dire que les patients qui ont été guéris, ils ont pris uniquement avec l'administration seule du produit Covid Organics. En résumé, une nette amélioration de l'état de santé des patients, ayant reçu ce remède du Tambave CVO a été observé en 24 heures seulement après la première prise du Tambave CVO. La guérison a été constatée après 7 jours, voire 10 jours de la prise du CVO ou du Tambave organique. Ce remède est naturel, non toxique et non invasif.
Simplement, Monsieur le Président, tout le monde n'est pas convaincu par ces preuves dont vous parlez. Et ce n'est pas n'importe qui. L'Union africaine, la CEDEAO et surtout l'OMS, le bureau Afrique de l'OMS, ont multiplié les mises en garde ces derniers jours contre l'illusion d'un remède miracle. Non seulement l'OMS doute de l'efficacité du Covid organique, mais elle craint des effets secondaires pour les gens qui consomment cette tisane.
Oui, vous me citez bien évidemment la mise en garde du docteur Moueti, qui met en garde l'utilisation du Covid organique. J'aimerais juste poser la question, est-ce que le médiateur avait reçu et obtenu les autorisations et ce que je demande est comme question aujourd'hui, combien de personnes sont mortes en fait du médicament Mediator. Vous connaissez comme tout le monde que la déclaration du professeur Bernard Debré et Philippe Yven ils ont présenté presque plus de 58 médicaments fabriqués par des laboratoires prestigieux qui non seulement ne soignent pas, mais selon leurs propres termes, qui sont dangereux et mortels. Ces médicaments ont été et sont distribués en Afrique et je n'ai jamais entendu le docteur Moueti ou l'OMS faire une déclaration qui n'autorise pas la prise de ces médicaments.